Greetings everyone, Silver466 here, and in today's video I'm going to be trying out Nicolena's number 3 legend Cube Warlock deck. For those of you who are not familiar with Cube Lock, it's a deck that is designed to cheat out minions very early in the game through use of Voidcaller. And then once you cheat those minions out, you then try to carnivorous cube them so that you can then get another 2 of those big minions when the cubes die. And then you can use other cards like Faceless Manipulator, Prince Taldaram if you're running it in your list, to just make very awkward boards for your opponents to deal with. So we've got 3 ways to cheat out minions, 2 being the 2 Voidcallers, and the 3rd way being the Skull of the Minari. So it's a very powerful deck. It does very unfair things, kind of similar to what Big Priest does. And one nice addition to the list is the Sense Demons. So Sense Demons can see, in this case we don't have our Voidcaller on 4, and so Sense Demons can give us a chance of getting that Voidcaller. There's also a Gluttonous Ooze teched into the list, and that's mainly to deal with this exact matchup, Kingsbane Rogue. So I'm going to go ahead here and get some demons. Okay. And so now I'm most likely going to play a Voidcaller on 4. Probably my Skull on turn 5. Unless the board's a little scary, I might consider holding back and playing a Hellfire or a Defile instead. So our opponent is just playing Raiding Party for the Pirates, which I find a little unusual. From the void I come. So now, there's no way that our opponent trades into this. He might sap it, but I doubt it. Usually you want to save the sap for the Void Lords or the Mal'Ganis. So what you'll find is, you know, these are the turns where you put your opponent in an awkward spot. And that's what makes the deck really fun. It's always fun to make awkward situations for your opponent, where they can't do their usual curve thing. Our opponent drew Patches, a clear misplay. Okay. Well, that's just begging for me to play my Defile. I mean, I have to Defile. It's too good not to. So I can go there. I'm not gonna tap. I'm a little worried about my health pool at 18 against the Kingsbane, so I'm just gonna go ahead here and Defile, get a Void Lord. So now our opponent needs sap. And see, it doesn't have the sap. Basically, there's no way to win from that point. So basically, we just did the kind of Barnes thing, except we used Voidcaller. So that's the optimal way that you want to win. Your second routes are to try and get all your demons out, and then bring them all back with Blood Reaver Gul'dan. And some decks, including this one, are running N'Zoth to bring back your Void Lords, your cubes, even though they won't have the Death Rattle ability. Bring back your Void Callers. Okay, so we have a Mage. Now, mages can be a bit of an issue. I'm going to assume it's a secret mage, which means I'm going to keep my Ooze. I'm also going to keep my Defile. The reason that secret mages can be an issue is Potion of Polymorph. If they play Potion of Polymorph before I can get out my Voidcaller, that can be problematic. A lot of the time they've got so much burn that you just can't heal fast enough. The way we heal in this deck is through our Spellstones and through our Hero Power off Gul'dan. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tap. You'd also have to be careful with slow starts like this if you have Sense Demons. For example, if I had Sense Demons in my hand right now, I wouldn't have tapped. Because otherwise next turn, my hand could get all clogged up having too many cards.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Okay, so first we test the counterspell. And now we want to save that for the Alaneth. If this gets pushed into polymorphed, we pretty much lose the game, so we have to play the Umbra.
The greatest virtue is patience.
Okay. So it is most likely Ice Block, maybe a duplicate, but I doubt it would be a duplicate if he played this board here. I also could have Defile cleared. However, I didn't want him to get another secret off the Scientist. Looks like he's gonna, so now he's probably gonna get one. Okay. Cross our fingers. Nice. It's a runes. Okay. It's Counterspell and Ice Block. That's another good thing about this deck. If your opponent is a silly goose, or he may have just got the runes off the Scientist and just got bad luck, you get a free proc off your Void Caller, which is good. Okay, so I can safely trade because of duplicate. I think I do need to tap though. I don't really want to play the Librarian without a Spellstone in hand. However, I can... Yeah, I can, like, next turn I can use a Defile to test for Counterspell. I might even consider Dark Packing my own Librarian, but I really want to save the Dark Pack for the cube. It's just unfortunate that I do have to trade there. I'll go ahead and pass. Excellent. We have the tech. Okay. We just have to play it safe the next couple turns, assuming we can live that long. Okay, so now he's decided that he's just going to smack us in the face, which is totally respectable. Wow. He runs a polymorph boar. You'd think he'd save that. Well, you know what? He's probably not saving it for Void Lord because he, as if I'm going to survive 2 more turns at this rate. Well, let's test the Counterspell. Okay. And then... I kind of want a Doom Guard. Okay. I need to start stacking damage on.
We have many secrets.
I'm on a very tight clock now. Okay. Okay, let's do our Counterspell test. I actually really hope this is not pushing a poly. I'd like the 4 health. Though if it's runes, pretty much means nothing.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Okay. So I just get the 4 health back. Big question is, am I going to dark pack that? I think the answer is yes. Okay. Now, it is unfortunate we discarded our 2 Void Lords, but I mean, it's not like they're gonna. It's not like he's planning on whacking us with minions anyway. Okay. So next turn I can Gul'dan, or am I considering? I think Gul'dan definitely for the health.
So many possibilities.
So I'm just gonna pass. We're dead to 2 fireballs.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
And an Ice Lance. Oh, unfortunate. Well, very unfortunate. But yeah, so you saw when the deck works in a favored matchup. You saw the deck not work in an unfavored matchup. But I think this deck's really fun. If you want to check it out, the code's in the description below. You can, if you want to support the channel, click that subscribe button, click like, leave a comment. All support's appreciated. And until next time, I hope to see you again.